Magandang araw sa inyo mga chong. Welcome to mga Finance Vlogs where we unbox anything and everything under the sun. Today we're going to unbox X Factor's Multiple Man, Marvel's Havoc, and Polaris. Basically, ito ang magko-complete sa X Factor set natin. The only one that we don't have dun sa ating display cabinet is si Quicksilver. Basically, due to his being on the States, nabili natin siya on sale and pinadala natin siya dun sa bahay ng aunt ko. And since the pandemic, mahirap magpa-package from there to Manila. Kaya we'll just play the waiting game. Yung family 3-pack yun with Magneto and Scarlet Witch. So I'll just post a picture here. We got it for around 1,500 pesos converted kasi on sale nga. Though nag-sale din naman siya dito sa Manila, around 2,000 pesos. Pero napaka-scarce nung item na yon. So ilan lang ang nagkaroon. Pero more recently, naglabas ang Hasbro ng X-Men 90s animated line, which I think magagalit o mafu-frustrate yung mga collectors nung line. Mainly because of its accuracy and how it looks. So Wolverine has yung emo mode niya with him laying down with the picture. Para siyang yung Mondo na figure, pero Hasbro at may gawa. And of course, yung comic book accurate at 90s vibe na Jubilee. I'll post a picture here para mayroon kayong reference. Parang ang box type niya is yung VHS box. And price point nila is definitely higher than the normal SRP, 1.3. So, I'm expecting the whole line to be remade and be under that particular line ng Hasbro X-Men 90s animated series. So here we go with the unboxing. Going back, Multiple Man has duplication powers. So definitely ang price point nito, it can go as high as 2,400. Nakuha natin to around 1.3 lang SRP kasi wala na yung buff. Itong wave niya is part of the Apocalypse wave series, which we have already for Wolverine, Magneto, Guardian, Sabretooth, Mohawk Storm, Multiple Man, at si Psylocke. Alright, so si Havoc naman na si Polaris, 2-pack to, Lovers. It's based from the 90s comic as well as yung card nila, which is blue and yellow, more or less based on Jim Lee's vibe and artwork. So Havoc, Alex Summers, Marvel's Lorna Day. Basically, si Polaris, maraming issues, not necessarily on the way she was written. Na anak ba siya ni Magneto? Hindi. Gawa siya ng Magneto na clone or Magneto na robot. Pero, syempre comics to. Iba-ibang variations. But, more of them consider Polaris as one of his daughters. So, as we know naman, si Havoc is a brother of Scott Summers. And, tatay nila si Corsair ng sa Shear. I forgot yung pangalan ng team nila. Pero yeah, may Galaxy something. Pero si Corsair was the nickname that was used by one of my previous colleagues, which is Eric, married to my good friend Za, back from the CVG days. So Corsair was his nickname. So shout out to you, your wife, and your daughter. Take care, stay safe. And yeah, itong tatlo na to naging part to nung suntukan nila, nadanggit sila nung X-Men nung 90s animated series. Pero nagtaka si Havoc at si Cyclops. I'll just post images here or perhaps GIF na hindi nila naapektuhan yung isa't isa nung ginagamit nila yung powers nila ng blaster as well as yung sonic capabilities ni Havoc. So, it's time to unbox! Alright, so welcome back. Ito na yung unboxing natin. Unfortunately, yung 2-pack wala masyadong accessories, so we'll just review how they look and what comes with them. Multiple Man, everyone knows that he is an army builder, basically dahil nga sa kanyang ability. But sculpt-wise, it's pretty much close to the comic version as well as yung animated series version. He has two alternate heads, which definitely you can use if you were able to buy multiple items of multiple man. Ito yung kanyang menacing head sculpt. This is the smirking face, almost the same ball jointed yung kanyang ulo, so you just have to snap it out of the peg. And here is yung kanyang normal head without the mask or costume on. Alright, so we'll leave it with the menacing face. And as far as sculpting is concerned, more or less this is just the same as the Gambit from the X-Men Marvel Legends series. And same coat, same ties, and same body sculpt. So as far as articulation is concerned, you can move his head up and down like so. Rotate it this much, mainly because of yung kwelyo ng coat niya. Hands, rotating shoulders. There's articulation dun sa upper arm niya. Double joint on his elbow. And ball joint dun sa hands. So his fists are both closed fists. He doesn't have any other alternate hands. Torso articulation and ab crunch. And then for his feet, ball jointed yung kanyang legs. Upper thigh articulation with double joint knees. And lower thigh articulation dun sa calf. And then jointed leg and ball joint dun sa kanyang toes. No toe articulation or sa paa. So it's pretty much easy for him to stand, mainly because the main sculpt is sturdy. So we can definitely make him stand without any issues at all. So let's go forward with the 2-pack. Start with Polaris. Polaris is a typical female body sculpt for her size. Multiple man. Let's just check his measurements. He stands 6 inches from head to toe. So typical for all Marvel Legends action figures. So for Polaris, she has a great sculpt of hair. So noodle type. Para maganda. Medyo firm. Hindi siya articulated. But you can move her head that much. It's ball jointed. And she doesn't come with any other accessories other than her effects. So for both hands. And then ang alternate hands niya, which are closed fists. So there. So aside from that, she has no other accessories that goes with her, but paint applications are on point. This is a Hasbro Marvel Legends figure, so articulation is definitely one of the best traits. Not matching yung pagka-yellow ng lower body to her upper body, but as far as articulation is concerned, you can move her head side to side and up and down that like so. Just be careful kasi maliit yung peg niya, so don't move it that much. And shoulder, you can move it that way and that high, that low, and you can rotate 360. Single joint for her elbows and ball joint for her hand. Same goes, he has the effects to have it opened, so you can definitely put the effects on her wrist, both of them. Torso articulation, no ab crunch, and no hip articulation. She has ball jointed leg articulation, upper thigh, and double joint on the knees. And you can move the feet and ball joint that much. So, yeah. We'll make her stand later because female figures are difficult to pose, especially the way they are articulated and the weight management or yung allocation ng weight niya is difficult. So let's do it later. Last but not the least, we have Havoc. This is his 90s version. The problem with this costume is mainly this one falls off or falls down from his thigh, but same goes with his brother counterpart with the jacket. Head sculpt wise, as well as yung paint application, is immaculate. Definitely one of the great Havoc figures out there if they're not gonna make a new one. This is not the first time the Havoc was created by Hasbro. He already has the classic one but all black and from a different wave. But this one suits his 90s X-Men animated series look with the jacket on the jacket as well as in his body, especially with the colors of blue and yellow, which is a typical 90s X-Men look. So he has his mask, open mask on, more or less much like Gambit's or Cyclops' hair, new sculpt, and you can make his head rotate that much up and down. As for the articulation, upper elbow or upper arm articulation, you can rotate that and you can bring the arm up and down like so. Rotate 360 degrees, double joint on the elbows, and ball joint on his hand. Unfortunately, he doesn't come with any other accessories other than his effects. And as for the leg articulation, ball jointed on the feet. No, there's an ab crunch there, but not much because of the jacket. Hip articulation, which you can move him side to side like so. Upper thigh articulation, double joint on the knees. Yeah, you can rotate his lower leg on the calf as well, and ball joint articulation with single joint on his feet. So let's just try to make them stand and see how they look together as a set. All right, so that completes our review of the X Factor Marvel Legends line that we are able to unbox for today. And again, if you don't have any other feedback, just let me know if you like the video. So we will have more content like this for you guys. And aside from that, as always, take care, stay safe, God bless, and good shit lang. Peace out.